Yo, what is going on, guys? Mr. T here, and welcome back to some Farming Simulator 22. Back on Calmsden Farm. Today's mission is to go and get ourselves a bales bike and pick up the bales and store them in the cow shed. Big task ahead. Not very good with the front loader and the bales bike. You will see that in a little while. But yeah, a little stroll up to the farm now. Go check on the fields and get this day started. Before we get too far into the day though, guys, take a moment, go ahead and smash that like button for me. You could also consider subscribing if you're new here, and if you've not got your notification bell turned on, you will never know when I post. So good idea, turn that on, set it to all to be notified every time I post a video. Okay, let's do this. So we're going in now. We do check on the animal button here, because I'm definitely buying cows today. But I was wondering how far away the dealer is. Is it going to be beneficial for me to buy the transportation myself and go and pick them up, or just get them delivered straight here? We don't do anything at this moment. We're just having a little look, see where the animal dealer is. But yeah, soon we're going in, go and jump back in our tractor and head down to the shop. Just turn the torch off. Been walking around in the daylight with the torch on. It's probably not the best use of a torch. But here we go. We're going to jump in the dirty beast. She needs a wash, that's for sure. But yeah, I need a little bit of advice on this, if anyone can give it me, because I bought it second hand, so the repairs need doing now. But as I get there, it turns out it's the paint that is pretty much on zero, and the mechanics itself wasn't too bad. Did I need to spend the large amount of money on the repainting of the vehicle? Because I did. It was I think about 10 grand, and I don't know if I needed to do it. Can I run it with no paint or really bad paint? Just a little question. If anyone can answer that, that'd be much appreciated. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna have a little drive down to the shop now, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a moment. Okay, we have arrived. The familiar place is the store. So we'll pull into the repair bay. You'll see what I mean about the costs and the state of the vehicle. Here we go. Let's check it out. So as you can see now, the condition and paint condition is terrible. So to get it repaired was only just under 3k, and the paint condition is over 10 grand for a repaint. Did I need to spend that? It's too late because I've spent it now, but it'd be nice to know for the future. I'm gonna go ahead now, jump into the store, and we're gonna go and get ourselves a front loader and a bales bike. Okay, we got the goods. I cut out the actual shopping part of it because I spend far too much time faffing about looking at a whole heap of items that I don't need. So we're just going to go and attach these to our tractor now. I do have an issue with the flight stick that I was using. It malfunctioned. I have buttons on that to attach my tools and to also move the arm up and down. It didn't it didn't respond, so I actually, yeah, I rammed straight into it. We think we sorted it, so there's a little bit of faffing about here, but a couple of cuts and we do get it right in the end. There's one cut there. We now attach it using the stream deck instead, and now the arm isn't working, so the next problem I have is to just unplug the controller and plug it back in. It's like malfunction, but yeah, it happens. So we went for the I think it was a stall or something like that. The arm, it was only £500, and then the bale spike itself was £1,200. I wish I would have bought the cheaper one now, but too late. We've already got it. But yeah, as you can see here, nothing's really happening. I'm trying to get the arm to move up and down using a flight stick. There's a little cut. I think this is where I have fixed the problem. Hopefully. There we go. We have movement. So we're going to go and travel back to the farm now, and I'll catch you guys there. Okay, here we are. Time to hop out and open the gate and show you my skills with this bales bike. That is an absolute joke. My skills are non-existent. I am ridiculously terrible at picking up bales with this thing. I do start to improve towards the end, but yeah, it's quite painful to watch. I'm sorry to put you through this. I just couldn't quite get the hang of it. But yeah, I've left the gate open because I'm not going for a trailer or anything to sell the bales. I'm just storing them straight in the cow barn. So I've got some music over the top. You guys can have a good watch and a good laugh at me struggling to pick up the bales. And I'll catch up with you guys in a little minute. So at this point, I had in my head that I could stack them really neatly. I've seen someone else do it in the exact same barn, and they made it look fantastically easy. They made a beautiful pile of bales. Yeah, mine does not go that way at all. I think at some point I'll lose one of these bales into the stream below as well, which is quite unfortunate. But yeah, another thing that is not my strong point is picking up bales. But it's all good. We all got to learn somewhere. And you can see from the in-cab view, slightly better with the bales. Stopped it once, it got away from me the second time, ended up dropping the two, and plop, in it goes. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. I lost that one. But that's one field complete. I think it was complete. Ah, no, we have one more up here. I don't know why I didn't collect that one at the same time, but never mind. There we go. Now for the cow pasture. But yeah, the in-cab view, I did, I think, pick up the bales slightly better. I don't know why I didn't stick to that view. But yeah, next field, here we go. Same again. I attempted that one so many times and failed. I was like, you know what? I'm leaving you. I don't even want that bale anymore. It's quite tragic. I even missed that one. I was lined up perfectly. There we go. We got there. Yeah, I realised couldn't get him forwards. Bit of an awkward angle with the gate open, but we reversed in nicely. We dropped these into the feeding area. Okay, all the bales are collected and expertly done, you might say. Or might not. So yeah, time to close up the gate. I'm going to go jump back in the tractor now, head back to the store, buy a few more bits of machinery, and hopefully get this cow barn ready for some inhabitants. So yeah, quick trip to the shop, and I'll catch you guys down there. Okay, here we are yet again, the familiar shop. Time to park up and go and spend some more cash. Decided for a slightly different approach to parking this time, just chucked it there. Left my spikes up in the air, a bit naughty, but it's fine. Nobody got impaled on them. I mean, I probably could have left them back at the farm, but never mind. So here we go in now. We're going to go and buy ourselves a mixer. This, I realise now, is really good for making the best possible food when you mix the all the items together. Didn't understand that at the time, but we are going to use this properly at some point in the future. For now, I purchase it, and you'll see what I do with it when I get back to the farm. I mean, it's not a complete waste, but yeah, could have used it more potential by buying everything I needed to make TMR. But I didn't know about that. I'm learning. So yeah, time to attach it up, get it back to the farm. Okay, we are back. So I will explain my thought process as we go through this. Obviously, I'm going to pull this up, detach it, leave it here. I'm going to then go in to the barn, grab a few bales onto the spikes, put them into this mixer. I was thinking that then that is going to shred these bales down, and I can use the shredded hay to then put in for the bedding for the cows. Didn't realise that that's not what this thing does. It does shred the bales down, but that's to mix up for food. So we shred it down, we then put it back in, so we just end up adding even more food to the supply of food we've already got. But it's not a problem. It's going to get used. It's going to get consumed, and I learned a lesson. So it's not a complete waste, you could say. But yeah, we'll pick up a couple of bales, and this is not farming 101. This is a complete noob, and it's me learning a valuable lesson. But as much as it's trial and error for me, I am really enjoying messing around on the farm, having a lot of fun again. Have just started a Euro Truck Simulator series as well. If you guys are into that, go check that out. So yeah, we're trying to drop these in. Not even sure if this is the correct way to load them, but I'm going for it. One in, and it is grinding up. But unfortunately it is not for the purpose that I actually wanted it for. But yeah, never mind. We just added plenty more food for the cows. Cows got to eat, so it's yeah, it's not a problem. Let's get your forks down and try and pick up this this trailer again. Empty it into the food part. There we go, making a bit of a meal of this. I don't know why I've opted to go in this way, because now I need to turn around. But either way, we get the job done eventually, and that is the main thing. So yeah, reverse it round, turn round, back in, pick up this bad boy. But it's going to be exciting once I get to the point where I want to be and actually get some animals in here. It'll be the first time I've ever had a farm with animals on, so that's quite exciting. So here we go, I'm just trying to work out how to use this machine. Very, very confused. Suck at reversing with trailers on. It's something that I'm really, really bad at. I'm just trying not to clip the gate there. We do manage that. Now straighten her up. I say straighten her up. Didn't really work. Got to think about shutting gates as well. Look. Remember the middle. There we go. So hop back in. Round we go, and yeah, have some more feed. I think after I put this in here, it's probably another one of those moments where I sat and paused the game and tried to work out what the hell I'm supposed to do. Because I poured this in, I checked the stats, and I'm like, well, why is there nothing in the bedding? How do I do this? Getting quite frustrated, but good old Google is always there to save you when you're such such a noob like myself. But there we go, have some more food, my little, I say my little cows, there's no one in there yet. Just trying to turn around. Ended up taking a bale with us, just for good measure. Of course. Don't want you, bale, put it back down. Oh dear. It looks like I'm taking this with me for the duration. Let's pick it back up, move it out the way, and put it back down. I don't actually know what I'm trying to do here. So engine's off. We've gone to have a look at the stats. Look, it's like, oh my god, the food's gone up. I am so dumb. I hate my life. Damn it. That's pretty much what is going through my head right now. So we run over here. I'm like, is there something I need to do? I'm very, very confused. Obviously, I did learn after what. Well, I explained where I went wrong and how I did it. I'm checking everything. Look, I'm like, what do I do with this? Is it in here? Is it? It's quite tragic to watch back, actually. But you know, if you don't know, you don't know. So yeah, we're just walking around scratching our head like, yeah, would this tell me anything? What's this tank do? No, just give up. Go and do some research. So that's what we go ahead and do. Yeah, climb on top of the bale, sit there, think about life, trying to pick these up for some strange reason. Have no idea. How are you going to lift that? You're not a muscle man. So, game is paused. This is where I am obviously going and doing some extensive research. I was going to cut this out of the video, but then I thought it would be nice to keep in to explain what the hell was going on through my head during this process. So I've done a bit of research, found out that I need a different type of machinery that is going to spread straw or hay or whatever onto the bedding. Also buy a bale to put in there. But yeah, you'll see me do that back at the shop once I drop this stupid little bale off. Nearly tip over, but we got it off. Lift up, and round we go. So we'll drop this, is it called a mixer? I'm calling it a mixer. We'll drop this off first, and then we'll go back to the shop, pick up some more machinery, spend some more money. But like I said, I will be using this again in the future, so it's not a complete waste. I'm under the impression that it is best to take mixed TMR and feed that to your cows. So we're not putting this anywhere special for now, just trying to get the job done because it took quite a long time to record. Here we go, drop that off, and we're going to go zoom back to the shop. Here we are once again, back at the shop, trying to make me go broke, which you'll all know if you played this game is quite easy to do. But yeah, it's a lifelong lesson, knowing what to buy, when to buy, and all that good stuff. So yeah, back to the shop again, in we go. I should be getting some kind of regular buy a discount by now. So a bale, we want a couple of straw bales, I believe. Here we go. Purchase, thank you very much. And then, because we now know what we're doing, we look like an absolute expert, we're getting this bad boy, the slightly cheaper one, I believe. So now we can cover the bed with straw. Genius. It's another big piece of machinery to the collection as well, which is kind of cool. So off we go, try and load these bales into this before I go. You'll see that that doesn't go too smoothly either. I was actually quietly confident when I first, you'll see. Need to wash the tractor as well, it's kind of dirty. Yeah, quite confident when I picked them up. I was like, okay, straight in, lift up, this went well. Really straight and neat, get in, 2 bales at once, like a pro. And then putting them into the the shredder thingy. I don't know what to call that. If you can let me know in the comments what that is actually called. I call it a shredder thingy. I know that's not the correct term. But yeah, this didn't exactly go as I'd envisioned. Nice and slowly does it. Don't want to lose a bale. The level of detail in this game always blows my mind. It's just so good. Okay, here we go. We go to the outside view. We up. We tip in. It's all going so well. This was always going to happen, wasn't it? Get off. Get off my spikes. Almost perfect, look. Almost. No, lift it up and plop. I almost nailed it actually, it wasn't too bad. Put your spikes down, buddy. That's it. Pick this up, get it in there, stop messing around. We have a job to do. And then I managed to chop this video down into a reasonable time by cutting out bits and bobs and whatnot, but you would not believe how long it took me to record because of my lack of skill. But either way, we did have fun, we did enjoy it, so totally worth it. Here we go, get in there. Beautifully done. But it's quite exciting for me because it's not only am I learning stuff, I'm getting to use new machinery and stuff that I would never have bought before because I've not explored the game nearly as much as I should have. Same with FS19, I used to love playing it, but I didn't really utilise the game to its full potential. I was just doing standard basic farming tasks, like I would plough a field, reseed it, fertilise it, I'd kind of do the same seeds all the time until seasons come out, then yeah, I'd be a bit more selective, but yeah, this game is Okay, and we have, I believe, finally nailed it. So now in the future we want these straw bales. I'm going to make sure I have some way of producing these myself. So there we go, the indication comes up to unload. I'm just spraying this everywhere. At this moment I'm like, is this even going where I need it to go? But yeah, it turns out it is the right thing to do. I've nailed it. You can see the bedding start to fill up in places. And yeah, happy days. It is ready for some moo cows, which I'm quite excited about. Again, it's going to be the next couple of episodes where I have to learn what to do with the slurry and the milk and stuff. Not ever done anything with that, but yeah, looking forward to learning about that too. As you can see now, the bedding is filling up. There's one bale gone, there's still one in there. Spread that in too. Yeah, just checking that it is actually going to where it needs to go. It is. Look at that, 9,000 litres. Happy days. We've only gone and done it. So hop back here and get this one spread in as well. Beautiful animation on that. Really cool piece of machinery. There we go. Happy bedding. The cows will be very happy in there. Bale seems everlasting, and then it's gone. There we have it. Nice and full, looking good. I was given a great tip as well that I can pay someone to remove some of the bales from these sheds in the storage, which I am going to get around to do. Give me a bit more space to store my machinery and stuff. That was Mr. Farquhar, who's featured on the homepage of my channel. Great tip. Here we go, that issue that I always have with closing gates. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes not so good. But yeah, going to park this up now, and then it is the time that I have been waiting for. It's time to actually purchase some cows. So again, this is unfamiliar territory. Upon going to the animal dealer section, I realized that there's different types of cows and you can buy them at 3 different ages. I did end up finding out exactly what that means, and I mean there's 2 types of milk cows, the Holstein and the Brown Swiss. The Angus and the Limousin are for meat, I believe. So we do buy a selection. Can't remember how many I'll buy right now, but I know after the video ended I did buy a few more. So when we come to the next episode, there is slightly more cows in the pasture than there was when this ended. But yeah, we're getting a few different ages in there. A few different variety. There we go, that's what we bought for now, but we're excited. The cows are in there, they're happy. I'm happy. But yeah, I must apologise that it was like quite a higgledy-piggledy episode. It was me making a lot of mistakes and a lot of faffing about. It was chopped up in weird ways and weird places, but it's the best I could do at this point. So I hope it didn't bother you guys too much and you still had a good experience watching this. Yeah, really happy I've got some cows. Moo to you too. But guys, yeah, we've got a lot more work to do in the next couple of episodes. So I'm going to get this one out here. Like I said, I've got a few things going on. I've got Euro Truck and a couple of other games series that I want to try and continue. It's just finding the time to do so. Farming Sim, if anyone plays it, will know that it takes up a heck of a lot of time. And so does Euro Truck when you're doing some of those long journeys. But yeah, we're having a little walk around the field now, checking out our beautiful little moo cows. We are happy. We are happy. But yeah, well, this is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you got this far and you've not yet hit that like button, consider doing that too. Also, if you didn't like it, there's a dislike button. You can always press that. I don't discriminate. But guys, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. You have a good day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.